We're talking with Bob McCurdy with GTI. Bob, what's new?
Lots of stuff new, but I'll tell you what's going on at GTI. GTI is a manufacturer of lighting systems for color control and color matching. We were started in 1975 and have decades of experience designing and testing critical color inspection and critical color matching products for use throughout various industries, graphics, textile, printing, and in this case at the Techtextil show, it's all about textiles. This display we use to help people recall how much a change in light affects the appearance of color. So when somebody has a particular shade of color that they're trying to match, or a pair of colors to achieve a certain effect, and they're not aware of what lighting they're using to make those evaluations, they're putting their entire process at risk of having something they think is going to look good get delivered and look bad because the light was not controlled in the process. So based upon the physics of how light and color react, the industry has developed standards to allow producers and customers to talk to each other, to communicate about color, make accurate color reproductions in a faster, more efficient fashion. So GTI manufactures a very broad range of sizes and designs of lighting systems, from small multi-source portable viewing systems to larger freestanding color control cabinets, simply to make the process run smoother, more efficiently, so that a brand who's developing a product can talk to their supply chain and get the results they want as quickly and easily as possible. So one example of what we do is test and measure lamps and lighting systems to make sure they're certified to the A-squared specification. And I can show you that over here. So when you're measuring a light source to determine whether it complies to the required specification, what you should be using is a narrowband spectroradiometer with a 5 nanometer or smaller measuring window, which is what we've got here. And this allows you to take a fingerprint of the spectrum and determine things like color temperature, chromaticities, the tamarism indices, to make sure that when I do a color approval in New York City, that my vendor who's doing a color approval in the Carolinas or in Latin America or Asia or anywhere in the world is going to see the same colors and come to the same conclusion about what's an acceptable match. So a light booth has the capability of saving millions of dollars in poor quality and reruns simply by locking down the visual process of color management and color communication. These units typically have 3 minimum, 5 maximum light sources to enable you to simulate the color appearance in common light sources such as daylight, store light, home light, LED, and retail environment. Because so much of the product goes onto a retail shelf, and it's important to know what will that product look like at the point of purchase. So a light booth is a key ingredient to a successful, profitable, colorful product sales plan, and GTI is delighted to be able to help in that regard.
Thank you.